Hello student, welcome back to our computer class. Before we will go further, we will see what we have read in previous class. We learn about internal memories, which is also known as primary memory or main memory. So, what is the use of this internal memory? Whatever you write in a computer, the data and the information is stored in the internal memory. But when the computer is turned off or electricity gone, this data and instruction will get erased. Then we also see that this internal memory only helps computer to run very fast. We also learn about the two part internal memory is divided into two part. First is RAM, random access memory, and second is ROM. So in RAM we can whatever we write in a computer, first it will stored in RAM, but it is stored in temporarily basis. So whenever the computer is turned off or electricity is gone, this data instruction will also get erased from the computer. For what purpose this RAM is used? So when you turn on the computer, operating system will get installed. This operating system will get installed first in RAM, and the other programs with this operating system also get installed in this RAM, so that you can use this. And we also see that RAM only help computer to increase its capacity, means make computer run very fast. As per increase in the memory of RAM, the computer will run very fast and can also do multiple of program on it. Okay, so the performance of the computer will depend on this internal memory. Next we have seen about ROM, read only memory. Read only memory, from this name only you can know that it is used for only reading purpose. So we cannot write anything on a ROM. Okay, but whatever the data or instruction is stored in ROM, we cannot change it also. We cannot change it, and it is permanent. Even when the computer is switched off or electricity is gone, this data will be there in a computer. It will not get erased. Got it? Okay. Now the ROM is also a that is temporary. It will permanently data is stored in it. Now we also see the difference between RAM and ROM, that in RAM we can write, in ROM we cannot write. In RAM data will be stored temporarily, while data will store in ROM permanently. Okay, and whenever the computer is switched off or electricity gone, the data will be erased from the computer in RAM, but in ROM data will not get erased in the computer, whether the computer is turned off or the electricity will goes. Okay, up till this we have learned in our previous class. Now we will learn about the external memories. The external memories. So internal memory is known as primary memory. Okay, now this external memory is called secondary memory. It is also used to store the data and information in a computer for a long period of time. So whenever the computer will switch off or the electricity is gone, the data will not get erased in this external memory. It will use due to that internal memory has the less storage. That's why this external memory is used. Now we will see in detail what is the use of external memory. This external memory used to store information for a longer period of time. So which external memory? Tell me, have you seen external memory? All of you know hard disk is there in our CPU. So that is nothing but the secondary memory. In your mobile phone you use memory card. What is that? That is nothing but the external memory. We can extend this external memory, and for what purpose it is used? To store yes, to store the more amount of data, and it will not get erased also even your computer is switched off or electric power is gone. Okay, so for this purpose this external memory is used, and it is also used to stored information for a longer period of time. When you save anything in external memory, after a long period of time you will extract that information from this external memory. So external memory used to store information for a longer period. Data not lost when computer is turned off. So data here is permanently stored. Got it? In external memory data will permanently get stored. It is essential because internal memory storage of a computer is less. So if you want to save any important file documents, you can save in external memory only, because this RAM, ROM, this internal memory have a less memory. Okay, internal memory have a storage have this internal memory storage have a less capacity to store. That's why we can store it in external memory. This external memory also called secondary memory. We have seen internal memory, what it is called, primary memory, and external memory is now we call secondary memory. Okay, these are some memory cards. These are memory card, external memory cards. Okay, I think you have used this 2 GB, 16 GB, 64 GB in your mobile. Okay, to increase your mobile capacity, right? To store capacity, increase mobile storage capacity. You use this memory card in your mobile, right? Now we will see next, storage devices. Whatever you write in computer will get stored in storage devices. We called it memories, whether it is internal memory or it is external memories. Okay, so storage means ability to hold data and information. So this device, your data will be held in these storage devices. Okay, when we run program, it is copied from secondary storage into internal storage. So for example, you have a memory card in your mobile and you have copied some pictures, videos in that memory card. So whenever you want to access that photos, videos from your memory card, first it will get stored into the internal memory and then it will be open in your we say mobile or computer. Okay, that's why it is called, when we run program, it is copied from secondary storage into internal memory. First it will, whatever you stored in secondary memory, okay, first it will get loaded in internal memory and then only you can use it. You cannot directly use it from secondary storage. Okay, this secondary storage will loaded this information or data, pictures or video in internal memory first. Okay, and after it is loaded into the internal memory, this data will get open, data, information, photos or videos, this will get open whether it is mobile or whether it is computer. It takes more time to access data from secondary memory as compared to internal memory. Now whenever it gets some time, because from secondary memory it will get loaded to the internal memory. Okay, that is primary memory. From secondary memory, your data, information, whatever it is, it will get loaded into primary memory, and from primary memory you will get access. So this take some time as compared to the primary memory. Okay, so it take more time to access data from secondary memory as compared to internal memory. From internal memory we can access data very quickly. Okay, but in secondary have to transfer data to the primary memory, and from primary memory then you can open that information. That's why the secondary memory get a time to access the data. Okay, these are the some memory card size. What it is, memory card size. All of you know this, that most of you will use it in your mobile phone to store the data, to increase the capacity of your mobile, storage capacity of your mobile, right? There are some secondary storage devices. It is also portable storage devices. Why portable storage devices? Because you can carry these devices with you. Where you go, this you can carry these devices, storage devices with you. First is hard disk. All of you know where it is fixed. It is located. It is located in the CPU. Okay. It is a rectangular type of box. So whatever you write, it will be saved in hard disk. Then CD, DVD, Blu-ray disc, flash drive, multimedia card. We are going to see all the secondary storage devices in detail one by one. Hard disk. So what is this hard disk? It is main storage medium for computer. Now only I told you that it is fixed in or located in the CPU. Without hard disk, you cannot store your information and data in a computer. So when you write in any file or we can say you can write any document in your computer, you will save it with any name. So where it will go, it will stored in this hard disk only. Okay, and it is inside the CPU. And when you want to retrieve that information from computer, you can retrieve that information from this hard disk only. Okay, so whatever you write and store, it will store in hard disk. Hard disk drives stored data and information on hard disk. So this hard disk drive can store data and information on this hard disk. Now only I have told it is fixed inside the CPU. What I told you, it is located in the CPU. It is a rectangular box. Okay, so why it is called a portable device? When you open the CPU and you first disconnect this hard disk, you can carry with you this hard disk. That's why it is called a portable. So it is fixed inside the CPU with some wires or cable. This hard disk is connected to or fixed inside the CPU. It can hold large amount of data. So this hard disk can hold large amount of data. As per the hard disk capacity, it will hold a large amount of data. It is made up of multiple disks, which is made up of hard matter of metal. So this hard disk is made up of metal. Okay, we will going to see in next picture. Okay, so whatever this data is going to be stored in this hard metal of disk. Record both side of the disk. So whatever this in hard disk, we can store the data from the both side. On each side of it, we can use to store the data. It's stored up to 2 terabyte to 5 terabytes of data. Okay, so we can store data in this hard disk from 2 terabyte to 5 terabyte of data. This is what is terabyte? We have learned in previous class only that it is a memory size. Okay, we have size 8 bits, we have size, bytes we have size, kb, kilobytes, megabytes, gigabytes, and then terabytes. So it will increase the capacity of the hard disk. This is the hard disk. Now only I have told that it is made up of metal. Okay, whatever you will write, it will stored in this metal. Okay, so that's why it is called, it is made up of hard metal and stored on this metal. That circle part you are getting that circle part in this picture. So in this circle part, your data will get stored. Got it now? In today's class, we have learned about the external memory. That external memory is also known as secondary memory. It stores the data for longer period of time, and the data is not get lost even when the computer is turned off. What is the use of this external memory in computer? Because the internal memory has less memory. That's why this external memory is used to store the data. Internal memory have less memory to store. We also seen one device, one storage device, that is hard disk. So whatever you write, it will get stored in your hard disk in your computer. Where this hard disk is located? It is located inside the CPU, fixed in a CPU with the help of cables, and it is a metallic. This hard disk is made up of metallic body. Okay, and in hard disk there is a metallic circle where your data will get stored. Okay, and it will store large amount of data from 2 terabyte to 5 terabyte. Got it? All this thing we have learned in this class. So we will see you in next class. Till then you have to revise all these things, and we are also going to learn more storage devices, external storage devices, in next class. Till then, take care. See you in next class.